Okay, now it's going.
Hey, welcome to our Saturday Night Thrift Haul. We go live every Saturday night at 8:30 Mountain Time to show you the things that we've been thrifting. We tell you what we paid, what we're going to sell it for, and what, if anything, we're going to do to make it over. Everything is live at JamieRayVintage.com. Things are selling fast, so don't wait for that. Caitlin is on here dropping links, and we're going to go ahead and get started.
Everything is live, meaning you can buy it all right now. You don't have to wait for us to show it to you.
Oh, yeah. And usually, and if you're new here, things go live about 5 minutes before we do. Caitlin makes everything active. If you download the Jamie Ray Vintage app, she sends a push when the collection goes live. Or you can be like some people and just stalk the website for about 10 minutes before we go live. And because I can actually see when the people, we have like this counter and it'll tell you there's like 100 people at about 8:20 that are refreshing their browser because they're on the website.
All right, we got a little bunny from Mesa International. And this plate doesn't have the price. You remember what you paid for this?
Oh,
which means they probably stuck it on here and we took it off so we could take a picture to list it on the website. It was
just a couple bucks if I remember correctly.
Couple dollars. We're selling it for $8.95. Little bunny plate. And then I'm going to move some stuff here. We found a canner that Jamie couldn't even find on Google for a while. Once I used the name, but like just the image, it just showed generic canner. So this is a French divided fondue plate. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's not how Americans eat fondue. You got to have a whole bowl. How are you going to get enough sauce?
I think the fondue isn't on here. This is where you put all your accoutrements.
This is where you put the stuff that you stab that you're going to dip.
The fondue's in a fondue pot.
Maybe they're spreading it out and cooling it off. No. I don't know. $9.95.
Clearly, I have not taken you to have enough fondue.
I don't really.
Have we ever eaten fondue?
Not together.
The melting pot? No?
No.
I thought about it. Well, I guess we should do that. All right. Anybody got questions? Nope. Everybody's just saying hi. All right. Also, heads up, next week we are in San Diego all week, but we love you guys so much that our regularly scheduled videos will go up as normal. We're actually scheduling them all tonight. We've done all the filming. The only thing we won't have is a Paint-A-Palooza, but that's just a sometimes Paint-A-Palooza. So we won't have that, but our Monday video and Thursday video will go up. We'll have Waste Not Wednesday, and we pre-recorded next week's haul already this morning, and it's super good.
So Christmas afternoon is a Thursday, and we always have a Thursday video. So when you're done peopling for the day, go watch our video. It'll be up at 4.
Or you can watch it on Friday.
4 o'clock Mountain Time.
Yeah, we'll have it up. Also, you might notice there's some things that were listed tonight that say already painted. Waste Not Wednesday's projects are from this week's thrift haul, and we did not update the photos because we want you guys to be surprised, but we wanted you to know that they were already finished. So those photos, if they don't sell before Wednesday, will get updated after we...
Are they in this haul or next week's haul?
They're in this haul.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Shelf corbels, or just corbels in general. They're like a resin, not plaster. This one has damage. This one has a ding in the back. I'm going to fix that with my usual air dry clay and super glue. And then they're going to get a paint job and a makeover. They were $1.50 each. When we're all done, they'll be $59.95.
Let's see.
And I need a makeover box.
Hey, Deborah. Hi from Iowa. What's your favorite Christmas find this year? What's the favorite thing you found for Christmas? I don't even know.
Oh,
we find so much Christmas every week. What's your favorite?
Show them my favorite Christmas find
that we found.
Probably one of those Santas from a couple weeks ago. I didn't actually find it. You found it.
The one that was like out, the woodsy Santa.
Yes,
yeah, that was
woodsy
good.
Santa. Or no, he was like a fisherman, and he had the net.
Oh yeah, Fisherman Santa was good. All right, well, I will show you one of the things.
He was called Salty Santa. That's it. That was
Salty Santa.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got this Nutcracker picture. It's from Pier 1. It's $24.95. You can't even tell, but it had like a slight chip in it, and I used my red nail polish trick. Thanks to whoever told me about that. And it's perfect now. Look how cute he is. I do think we need a magic eraser. Somebody got some. Oh yeah, it's like coming right off. Must be like candle wax or something.
Maybe.
But I like this Christmas find. And then, but my favorite thing this year has been like the creepy Santas that I've been finding.
I always
This week we have a creepy mouse, and I'm not sad about him. $12.95.
So other than like the Santas and things, I always love finding nativities. That's my favorite thing, and we've found a few
I
good
do
ones
love
this
Jesus.
year.
So yeah, I do love nativities, but second to that, anything like kitschy and creepy. So we've had all the creepy Santas have sold. So this week I bring to you the creepy Santa mouse for $12.95.
You know, if that wasn't mass produced, someone probably worked very, very hard on that.
Well, it's like a French mouse or something, but it's hand stitched. You can see, look.
Oh yeah.
I think it's like a pattern. That's why there were different ones, but
maybe.
definitely it's all hand stitched. Like somebody hand stitched this mouse and put a little Santa beard on him.
He's not that creepy. He's just
well,
hanging
his eyes and his nose are a little bit creepy. They're like button eyes.
They're buttons.
They're popping out of it.
So we have 2 of these this week. $3 for this one. If you don't know, we like to pretend like they're huge cloches. You know what would be really great?
We have 2 of them available.
These would be so great if I dried out those flowers like I want to do in the gel.
Oh, the silica gel?
The silica gel. I have the gel. I got it like 6 months ago. We had flowers in bloom. Guess what never happened?
And I also buy myself fresh flowers every week in the wintertime. But you've never done it. So maybe at some point we will.
So it'd be fun to like mount those.
Yeah, kind of like
up
Joanna
in here.
Gaines.
Yeah.
You know what? Joanna Gaines needs to invite us to her herbarium on her farm in Waco, and we could see how she does it.
Yeah.
You think she'd do that for us?
Well, I mean, she has.
Anybody know Joe?
She has an herbarium situation at the silos.
Yeah, but at her farm, that's where her friends go.
You need a one-on-one?
Yeah, we're like this. She doesn't know it, but we would totally get along.
So both of these, they might get knobs. Are they getting knobs?
Yeah, so they're going to get knobs. This one I think needs to be sanded a little bit, but they're going to get knobs on top.
So these are like break glass, kind of like they do with the inkwells from England. They have it on that, I don't know what that long tube is called that they use. Come on, help me out here.
Isn't it the, come on, we used to watch that show.
I know.
They blow the air in it.
Yeah. Anyway, they break this off of there. And so it's not a clean break and not super flat on this one here. So what I'll do is clean that up. Well, I either sand it or I have like a masonry bit that works with glass. And then we'll put a knob on the top.
We have a really fun knob project in Monday's video, so don't miss out. That one is actually good. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have it listed Monday, so I'm going to have Caitlin remind me to get it listed and we can get it scheduled. You'll definitely want to check the website when the video goes live on Monday because we only have 1 of those and it turned out super cute.
So you can use this to make evil skeevers.
Pontal. It's a pontal.
A pontal.
Pontal. Sorry, pontal. Yeah, the thing you blow in the air.
We'll go with that. Thank you. Evil skeever, cast iron. Cast iron.
It's definitely weapon grade.
Yeah, like you could just keep this by the bed for intruders if you need to. Like it's two-handed though. You don't want to use just one hand. You got to really, but it's a little rusty in the bottom. Very common for cast iron. Like you could leave a little bit of water right after you washed it. If it's not seasoned good or you scrubbed it with soap, it's going to get rusty. So don't scrub these with soap. Treat them like a
stoneware.
Like you would stoneware. The heat's going to kill everything.
Are you going to de-rustify that? Did you
100%.
I didn't say that in the listing, but
I don't really send cast iron out rusty. I de-rustify it.
He just can't. He just can't send it off into the world that way.
$59.95. There's some things I enjoy doing, and restoring like antique usable items is one of those things that I love.
So people are talking about they were marking down their Christmas stuff in their booths, or there was a thrift store Gail's on here. We actually don't because we sell Christmas year round. But what we will do is when Keziah gets back in town, because I think Keziah is gone for the Christmas week. So if you come into our shop next week after Christmas, we're only open Tuesday and Saturday next week because I
think she's working Monday, but we're not open.
Yeah, we give our employees 3 days off in a row so they can go out of town if they need to. And then because I is taking Friday off, I think. But
she's actually taking the 23rd off. We're not open Friday.
Oh, we're not open Friday.
We're only open Tuesday and Saturday this week as far as the shop is concerned.
All that to say, when Keziah gets back in town, she will box up. She'll probably do it because I did it last year and I'm not very organized. She'll box up the Christmas that goes up to the second floor, and we have shelves. and we keep it organized with like stickies on the end of the boxes that say what's in it. So that way when we sell Christmas throughout the year, because we do, then we can pull it for orders. And I don't ever really mark it down because we sell it year round, and B, it's a lot of work to get enough Christmas to fill our shop. And so
the hard part is usually what's left is like odds and ends stuff, or I'd say your mouse Santa, but he's probably already gone. He's probably already
maybe not
been purchased.
And then like some wholesale stuff will go from year to year. But all that to say, I don't mark it down because we'll just sell it the next year. And it's nice when the season starts, which is about the end of September, beginning of October, to have a good amount of inventory.
All right, so this bears my hug to you tin. And you can put something fun inside because it's going to bear your hug. $12.95 on this tin. It was 75 cents.
It was good, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, so these red candlesticks are $49.95, and we are we?
We're gonna give them a makeover.
I think they're getting a makeover. So that's with the makeover. It should say "will get makeover," but hold on, hold please. Oh, somebody bought my picture. The mouse is still available. Last I checked.
Oh.
I gotta find these.
I might need to put some feet on this. That is not good for a candlestick to wobble.
You know what?
Like that.
I think what you need to do is
I'll just sand it.
I was just gonna say sand it.
The wood
smooth.
has bowed some.
Yeah, they're getting a makeover for $49.95. Okay,
and that's probably why they ended up at the thrift store, because they didn't sit flat. We'll make them sit flat, and we're gonna paint them
and clean them
and give them a dusting. They're $49.95 for the set.
Yeah, you can't leave these as is. They're a fire hazard. So we'll sand them smooth so that way they sit flat, and then we'll repaint them, and they are $49.95.
I'm gonna guess, just throwing this out there, that the ornate details on them were cast, and everything else is handmade, like hand
these
assembled.
are definitely cast because you can see that there's like a little bit
and
of
right
space
down here
there.
too, they use like some sort of resin or something.
Oh, it's like wood.
That's not wood.
It's negative 30 degrees in Saskatchewan.
Whoa. Not here.
We have had the world's warmest, like it was 50 something degrees.
That high pressure that's making you be negative 30 is keeping us warm.
So yeah, the high today was 51. We don't get down into the 40s here until Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next week it's cold. So about the time we come back from California, we're going to have some freezing weather.
Also, January is like our real cold month anyway.
Yeah.
Like the mountains have been getting snow since October, but down here in the valley, it's not crazy. We get cold. It freezes every night. We have 4 seasons, like dedicated seasons. But I
it's
only
literally
had to
raining.
plow like 5 days last year.
It's literally raining all week. Like it just gets worse every time I look at the.
Oh, in San Diego?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's fine.
Monday it's cloudy, and
it
Saturday.
Doesn't say all day, but that's a big story.
95% on Wednesday. I'm just like, well, it's fine. We'll be by a rainy beach. We don't get to control the weather.
Also, the rain doesn't stop me from exploring California.
No, it's like 50 degrees is the low and the highs are in the 60s, which is fine. I mean, it's still warmer than it is here, and the lows aren't as low.
Okay. So we've got this. Is this
Franciscan
ware, oven safe, Malinite?
Who the heck is putting this in the oven? I guess you could. We paid $1 to $2, I think, for these, the big ones.
I mean, these are pretty hard glazed.
Yeah, they're all in really good condition. How much were these ones? Yeah, they were $2.
So we're running $3.95 to $8.95.
Yeah, there's one saucer that's $3.95, and then the big plates are $8.95, and then there's prices in between.
Very rarely, we almost always sell our plate sets, individual pieces, because more often than not, we never get a full set. And people are looking for those replacement pieces anyway, or they just want to do like a cloche project or, something fun.
A cloche project. All right, we are selling one set. Here, I'm going to show you guys this one. I'll pull these back here. These are the Pampered Chef bowls, or not Pampered Chef. Pioneer Woman. They were $2.99 each. We're selling our set for $39.95, which makes them about $9.95 each. And we are selling this set of 4 of these gingham bowls. They're no longer made by Pioneer Woman, and I actually saw them going for quite a bit more online. But I thought whoever buys one will probably want the set of 4. So $39.95 for the bowls. Oh, item has sold. Somebody did want them. People ask me, they're like, people really buy Pine and Woman? And I'm like, absolutely.
This is a glazed and crazed and cracking rooster. And I think he's cement or, oh no, terracotta.
He's made to look super old, and
he's pretty solid.
A new paint job would be great. It's kind of a French style rooster.
He looks like he's been living outside, which was the intent. We're going to update him a little bit, and then he can go back outside.
Like, doesn't that look like creosote?
Well, so what probably happened is this is like an antique actual bird, and someone cast it because it's got like a crack in the beak where it was probably broken from being outside.
Oh, okay.
And they cast it. It was probably an actual antique old piece. They cast it, and then they did this finish on it. That's my guess. It is terracotta. It's not.
It'll be pretty painted.
Super old, I don't think, but
so that goes in the paint pile.
Vintage at best, but $48.95 once it gets painted.
This is like a chapati board almost, looking like an Indian board. It was $1.50. We're selling it for $19.95. When we got it, one of these was off, but I just used some E6000 and glued it right back on. Zeb was really proud of me that I did the repair myself.
So proud.
I can do things.
You're real good with the glue.
I just like to be like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Can you help me? And you help me with a lot of stuff. But, when you're not around, I do things. Sometimes you don't like it when I start to fix things without you because I make a bigger mess.
We're selling this mostly for the pot. I'm not going to guarantee that any part of the canner works.
I mean, I have no reason to believe that it doesn't. But if you're going to use a canner this old, you need to take it and have the pressure gauge tested.
It does have some pieces inside.
It's like a really heavy gauge enamel. You know how you get some of those canners and they're like thin? This is so heavy duty. So much because it is in its full functioning capacity a pressure canner. So it's not like water bath canners where the enamel's really thin. This is like a really heavy duty enamel pot, nice handle. So if you didn't use it as a canner, you could totally make soups and do like preserving and things in it because it is so big and heavy duty. And the thicker gauge is going to allow that heat to conduct more evenly as opposed to one of those thin water bathers.
Ooh, that's loud. It does have a rubber seal that's up in this top that is cracked.
Yeah, you would need to replace that.
So I have no idea if they make replacement parts for this, but watch this top. I kind of showed it in the video, I think, when we thrifted it. But you literally crank this over and it pulls this top flush. Okay, there we're going. And locks it down on that rubber seal. And now you're cannon. And you'd have your jiggler right here, and you can adjust like the pressure you want that to have.
So this would be something you take to, there's a place in Utah. Is it still open, the mending shed?
They were, but I don't know if they are. They are always like on the verge of going out, and then they never go out.
But they're somewhere that repairs stuff.
Yeah, they repair like small electronics, sewing machines, drills, stuff like that. But the enamel pot is well worth the $59.95. It is such a thick gauge compared to your typical enamel pot.
So in Utah, the mending shed is open from 8:30 to 1, Monday through Friday. So very limited hours, and they have a website, mendingshed.com. So they sell a lot of parts, which is great. I got like a KitchenAid motor from them once. All right, next up, we've got this black enamel organizer. It was $3.99. We're going to actually put an IOD transfer on it, and then it'll be $24.95. This matte black is going to make any kind of floral we put on this really pop, kind of like that watering can we had last week.
It looked great. This is also a small little project. I need to tighten this.
And
we're probably going to just sand this and paint the bottom one because I don't know that we have. But the whole thing's getting painted. It'll be $14.95 when we're done.
Well, I'm going to take this off. I'll paint the inside of it. It's going to be really cute.
Man, I must have really pried on something.
It was $2, and we're going to make it way cute. Oh, by the way, I want to show you this before I forget. We have some new clothes at JamieRayVintage.com. This is a romper, and I love it. It's super comfy, very well made, similar to like a Free People type quality, the makers down east. It's got pockets, and I like the fabric. It's got like a fun design. So it's loose on the bottom, but like a little bit more fitted and flattering on the top. So if you go to New to JRV, you can see all the fun new clothes that we just got in. All right. Okay, we are going to keep going.
Basket. I don't know who needs to see this basket.
It's got tartan fabric. It's a little bit worse for wear, but still totally usable. We're selling it for $69.95, and it's got a quilted tartan fabric on the outside, and then it's got a bent wood frame on the outside. And it's in really good shape. I think all of these need to be tied into cute little bows. That's the best way. Okay. I think I paid $8 for this, maybe a little more at the thrift store, but it's cute. You want to skip? What do you think you can skip with this?
Yeah, watch out you don't get whacked. It's been months since I've done some skipping. Man, that's a big one. If this had stuff in it, I'd have to do a two-hand skip like this.
Just don't take anybody out with that.
Right.
Vicky says she loves the cast iron pan that you cleaned up for her. That she bought.
Which one did I do? I think that was one of the molds. Right there.
Yeah, it was like a cookie mold. She said that she may do some Christmas pancakes or muffins in it.
I even seasoned it and pre-seasoned it and sent it out.
All right, next up, this is the Pyrex dish of all Pyrex dishes. I talked about it a couple times, and I apparently put the clip in the video, not once, not twice, but 3 times. People were losing their mind. I actually don't know how that happened because I drop all the clips in.
You would have had to drop it again and then drop it again. And it
yeah,
put it
but
in order.
I didn't, you know how we duplicate the clips to put in the beginning? It wasn't one of those clips, so I don't know how it happened. But anyways,
too much button touching.
Zeb fixed it. And so not everybody had to see all that. I am doing a lot of the video editing lately. We've just kind of divided and conquered it, and I'm trying to get to where I can do it, and then Zeb can have time to do the Jamie and Zeb videos and more construction stuff. So you're stuck with me for a while, but you know, I'll try to be better. Anyways, somebody gave this to me. It was in their cart, and it was like $1.50, and I even told her
it's in good shape.
That it was valuable, and she said, "I'm not a reseller. I don't mind." I said, "Okay," and I took it, and we're selling it for $28.95.
Sometimes thrifting is about saving money, though.
Yeah, but this is only $1.50. So, anyways, probably one of the nicest pieces of Pyrex I've got.
All right, we got this clock here. It's going to get a painted makeover. We took the plastic face off of it. It was scratched up like crazy, but the clock is still pretty good without that. And it'll be $28.95 when we're done with the makeover on it. And then I found this ribbon. This is for like balloons. It's ideal for bow machines if you got one of those.
Somebody was coming back into town and you wanted to tie bows on all the trees.
They're showing it here, Hollywood Ribbon Industries, and it's like for like if you want to put a bow on a box or a present or something. It's $12.95. It's 250 yards.
It might be just shy of that a little bit.
No, I think it's brand new.
It's got tape on it.
Yeah, that's probably the original tape.
Oh, actually, that does look original.
But that's 2.5 football fields of ribbon for $12.95.
Yep. Perfect. Also, anything that says will be painted, unless it says it's already finished, which there are a few items that say that because it's going to kind of be on an upcoming video. Those items will not get done until we come back. So the week between Christmas and New Year's. So I wouldn't expect anything to ship until the week after New Year's. If you're buying it now and it says it's going to get a makeover, just to give us time to get home, get it painted, get it shipped out. Because all of next week will be gone. And we're leaving tomorrow right after church. So we have no time between now and then to paint anything. We're not that superhuman.
This had a $42 price tag.
That is not. That is $13.95.
Sure this is, yeah. So Simba got cleaned. I figured out Brillo pad did the trick. It got the tape right off of there. So Simba he doesn't have his clasp, but we discussed last week what
binder
to
clips.
use. The binder clips for paper or bookkeeping or notes, whatever. Works really good on these. So $14.95. I think we were picking these up for $2.
All right, next up, let's do some greenery. We have a lot of fun greenery. This week, we've got, this was $2. It's a terracotta pot with a rosemary plant in it, and we're selling it for $11.95, the pot and the plant. And then we got the big Mama Jamma. I was going to repaint it, but I was looking at the picture, and I'm like, somebody did a pretty good job dry brushing it. So you get all of this greenery.
Which is a bonus. We don't often include the greenery.
I mean, it's probably going to come to you like wrapped around it, not in it like this, because there's no floral foam, and it's going to be
it'll be $59.95.
I paid $4 for the pot and $4 for all the greenery, if I remember correctly. So
and the pot's finished about like we would do. It's like it got a
they
dark
did like a
finish,
chocolate with a white wax,
and then they white wax
dry brush.
it or white dry brush it, one of the two.
Okay, this one too.
Okay.
Can you get?
Ooh,
sorry,
we almost dropped it.
All right, next up, these are separate. We've got this little topiary. It's $16.95. It's got a great little pot. This was $1.50. Another great find at the thrift store this week. I love Greenery. And then we've got a Martha Stewart pitcher that looks a lot like Ironstone. It is her Martha Stewart collection. Oven safe to 450 degrees.
What? What's she doing to that stuff?
I don't know. Made exclusively for Macy's. It was $3. We're selling it for $24.95. I actually love, like, we sell a lot of overly decorated type stuff, but like my personal style, a picture like this is definitely something that I would keep in my house. Like, I'm actually kind of surprised. If I had somewhere in my cabinet, I probably would keep this one because it's a good size, totally usable.
Looks like a half gallon. Because
it's just so neutral, it would go with any kind of design theme that you have, but it's got a really interesting shape.
The item is good too.
Let's see. Oh, my small topiary has sold. The pitcher's still available, it looks like. So maybe Jamie takes that out of stock and keeps it. Because I do need a good pitcher.
All right, this is a cheese box, Masters. Oh, it's not old. Wisconsin Masters.
No, we're gonna paint it.
This is getting probably sanded off of there, painted, and do something fun.
Or you could just flip it.
No, we're gonna sand it off.
It's fun. What if somebody wants to remember that the Wisconsin Cheese Masters?
Because this has the little pool on it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna sand it off.
That one will be $21.95, and then
Julie says Martha is a boss. I bet she's making moonshine. She actually just had a big party for all of her employees at the farm. And the funny thing is, she's like, you know, she's not a spring chicken, and she's still doing projects.
I think she's 82 or 83.
And I think that's just because she enjoys it. Like, it's one of those things. Yeah, I feel like she's a year younger than my mom. So she's like 85.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm going to guess 83. What do you want to bet?
She's 84 years old.
84, 2 years younger than your mom.
Yep.
Okay, But
her birthday, this is why I was saying my mom. Her birthday is the same day as my mom. She was just born in 1941.
Okay.
My mom was born in 1939. So she's 2 years younger.
This is a print of early Americana. This style is pretty popular. And are we doing anything to the frame?
No, I do think though we probably should sand it a little and distress it. I didn't realize
it's got some chips and dings and stuff. Clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, we'll clean it up a little bit. That needs some help.
We spent $3 on it at the thrift store. It's going to be $29.95.
It's not going to look a lot different.
Giving it some distress.
If we clean it and like distress it, maybe recoat with some anvil, with some distress. We'll see what it looks like.
You know, when we get back, the Waste Not Wednesday and Paint-A-Palooza is going to be pretty epic. We got a lot of stuff.
It's going to be 2 weeks worth. All right, next up, we've got this vintage film can. We're going to sell it as is, so you can do your own little project or use it for film. It's $3.99, and we're selling it for $12.95. I actually think it'd be really cute if you took it in two, and then you could put it like in a movie theater room. Because like if you're just going to hang it on the wall, and you would have two of them if you did it like that. Okay.
I do have a couple. I think these were, let's see. All right, mixed vegetables for this crate. Nogales, Arizona.
Nogales.
$49.95 on that.
You used to pick up mail from there, didn't you?
I delivered it and took it in a big 53-foot, well, the semi-truck, the trailer was 53 feet.
In our young married years, I've had a CDL and was a semi-truck driver.
Yep. Vine ripened tomatoes. So these two crates are $49.95 each. Not doing anything to them. They got good rusty nails and the labels are falling off. It's perfect.
Conditions are right. All right, next up we've got this fun set of dishes here. Let me grab, oh, you know what, Tim? I don't know if this got listed. This Haviland.
Oh.
If it didn't, then I will put it in an, I've got some extra
waiting
saucers.
For a saucer?
Maybe.
We're in the window. What happened to him?
I moved him over there. Caitlin, let me know if you find the Haviland. If you don't, I will save this for a couple weeks, and I have some saucers I can pair them with. All right, so we do have this set.
I'm going to show you close.
Let me look at the Maker's always on the teacups. This is Harmony House Mount Vernon. It's actually one of the prettier sets that I've found. I love the floral. I love the blue. It's got gold around the edge.
It's got the little flower in the teacups.
Yeah, they're
Don't put them in your
$8.95
microwave. They've got gold.
for the bowls, all the way up to $16.95 per teacup and saucer. I'm selling them as a teacup and saucer set. So the prices are listed on the website, and I paid I think I paid $2 each for these plates, and then I paid $2 for the cup and $2 for the saucer. So they were $4 for the set. I just thought these were really pretty. And yes, we have a lot of dishes. Next week, even more, friends.
Next week is a lot of dishes.
Dishapalooza. See if there's any questions.
How are we doing on time? Should we do share winners?
Oh.
It's 9:03.
Yeah, perfect time. Okay.
Oh, and we got a new channel member.
Oh, hey, Linda. As a new channel member, make sure you're checking out the channel member tab. You should possibly, I don't know how that works on YouTube. I think you may be able to go back on the tab now that you're a channel member and you could see past live videos or printables. But our very first channel member live of 2026, because we do 2 a month, is, let me pull it up. January 6th will be the first channel member live at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And then we also will post 2 printables per month that you can print out 100 copies of for your own personal use. You can sell things made with them, but you just can't sell the image itself. But yeah, we're glad you're here as a channel member. If you have any questions, you can always email us, info@jamierayvintage.com.
All right, so I wanted to answer this question that's on here. If you don't know, laptop's over here and I'm reading comments. So SF1BB on YouTube. I never see all of the thrift haul on the website. So the reason being is as it sells, it drops it way down to the bottom because it's sold and gone. And so if that happens, then you're not going to see it. So when we got 100+ people on the website, right when the whole haul hits and we maybe had 65 to 100 items, sometimes the thrift haul can go pretty fast.
If you want to see things sold and unsold, if you go to the sort feature in the collection and click new to old, then it will have everything in order of new to old, whether it's sold or not, and then you'll be able to see all of the items. So that is handy. Okay, I'm gonna let you go to the next item. And then...
So I got this clock here, just a great shelf sitter, not doing anything into it. We're gonna clean it up. It is missing its back, but we did test it. We put some batteries in there. The chime works, and so does the mechanism in the hands. It's a Linden Westminster clock, and this is actual wood on here that they bent, which is really fun. So $48.95. It does take batteries. It's not like an old winding mechanism, so it's going to keep pretty decent time. Don't know if it is quartz. So there you have it. $48.95 on that one.
All right, next up, we had 2 of these, but one, they were wrapped up in a quilt, and Zeb grabbed the quilt.
They were
and one
in a blanket,
of them
and I was just pulling the quilt out of the bag, and one went flying across the room and broke the top right off of it. This was the big one, too. This
was $2.99. We're selling for $12.95, and it definitely kind of vibes with the Cornish ware stripes, although it is not Cornish ware. Could have had another one, but it had an untimely end. But we still got this one. It's a little dusty inside, so I'm actually going to get that soaking while we're live.
All right, Jamie's little teddy bear here with the sad eyes. It is an applause bear. Let's see, it's got some sort of no date that I can see. It was vintage. $1.
It's the sad eyes bear. Yeah, we got it from DI, and we're selling for $15.95. Don't sleep on stuffed animals. There are some that are worth quite a bit. This one was actually selling for way more than $15, but it's not like perfectly clean. Like it's got a couple of like darker spots on it, but it's in pretty good shape. And it's so cute, and it still has sad eyes. Sorry, we'll take the tape off that one. Are you sure it doesn't have a...
Someone made this little gal a dress.
Cupid doll. I'm not a Cupid doll expert, so I don't know like age or whatever. It doesn't look super old, but it looks just like the old Cupid dolls, so it could be. It was $1, and we're selling it for how much?
$18.95.
$18.95, and it comes with the hand crocheted dress And then, oh, we already showed I was like, we had another stuffy. That was the creepy mouse that I already showed. All right, next up, we've got these beautiful cobalt blue edged dishes. They are Hammersley, Stoke-on-Trent, England. They're in really tremendous shape. So it was fun, like so excited to find them. They're $19.95 for the set of 2.
Is that showing up?
Yes. I'll pass it up to you. Next up, we've got this sugar dish that doesn't have a lid on it. It doesn't even have a maker on the bottom. It was $1. We're going to plant it with a succulent and it will be $19.95. It was funny the other day because I was like, I planted these with succulents and then she bought them from me after she planted them. Now, because I gets paid by the hour, so it doesn't really matter what she does, but it was just funny that I'm like, you do know, like I thrift these and you know how to plant them. You're the one that plants them. But I think she likes my vessels that I find. And so she wanted to get some Christmas presents for her family. And she used her little employee discount and
and also
some
like,
planted succulents.
It's what we say all the time. Like we don't always find everything that's amazing and awesome every week at the thrift store. We find, and when I say amazing and awesome, I'm talking like a copper pots and the real true antiques and things. A lot of stuff that we find is just because we're there every week. We go to 5-6 thrift stores, sometimes 7 thrift stores a week. We kind of rotate around through our favorites, but that's a lot of thrifting. And we don't spend hours a day at them. We hit them, we're in and out within usually half an hour, 45 minutes, and then we're on to the next
We
store.
buy what we want and we bounce. Some people
we're pretty fast. I mean, when you guys are seeing like what we're filming, that's probably about the average time we're on.
I would say if you take the filming though and multiply by 3, that's probably how much we spend in the thrift store.
Yeah.
We're filming almost the whole time we're there. All right. Oh, Facebook share winner. Sorry, I got distracted.
Oh, squirrel.
Yeah. This needs to go back here. Even though it's getting a succulent, that will happen at the shop because I will do that. Oops.
Okay.
I'm hoping people can hear me. That was like
Your
buried. Because I will do that when she gets back in town. No, I didn't forget the share winners. I mean, I did, but I remembered them again. So let's get those share winners. Oh, Caitlin did not find that teacup. All right. Well, we have a Limoges teacup in 2 weeks. I'll get it listed. I'll just put it over there.
Platter for it.
Yep. You mean a saucer?
Or saucer, yes. Not a platter. not a platter, a saucer.
We have 2 share winners, Carol Ritz, R-I-T-Z, and Robin L. Hannington, H-A-N-I-N-G-T-O-N. If that's you and you shared on Facebook, please email info@jamierayvintage.com. We have Happy Mail to send you. And if you're new here, if you go on Facebook and share any of our posts on our business page, it doesn't have to just be this video, but anytime you share, you're entered to win. And we pick 2 people at random every week and send them Happy Mail. So please email info@jamierayvintage.com with your mailing address. Sorry, braces, lisp.
That was
long
a fun
day.
One. That was a real doozy.
Apparently, we're not PG anymore.
Well, send us your email.
Mailing address to info@jamierayvintage.com, spelled J-A-M-I-R-A-Y vintage. Oh, live TV. Showing the platter.
Okay, so this does have a little like crack chip on the back, but the top front of it is almost 100% good. It kind of rolls over just over the edge. I'm going to sand that. We'll seal it up, keep it protected. And then the top, this is certified international, and just love the platter. Jamie's mom loved it too. She came out here and she's like, "Ooh."
It looks hand painted, is it? You think?
Yeah, probably. $39.95 on that. I'd have to see another one to know for sure if it was hand painted, but it does have like layers. Like you can see this leaf a little under the edge of this flower. So high chance it's hand painted.
Nice. All right, let's put that over on the dining table so we can get that taken care of. All right, next up, Renee says she's watching while trying to wrap presents. I was like, oh, we're going to get all of our presents wrapped before we go to town. It ain't happening. I'm just taking wrapping paper with me. All right, next up, we've got a bunch of packs of random paper. They're like letter size, really pretty florals, and they were $1 each, and we're selling them for $4.95 per pack. I don't know what's in each of them because I didn't pack them, but I couldn't leave them at the thrift store. And so if you guys want a little random surprise in your order, grab one of these packs of paper.
All right, red and white speckled enamel. These are some fun bowls. They're good size. They pack inside of each other. $14.95 on those. I'm gonna guess $1 or $2 per.
Yep. Next up, we've got this A mug from Anthropologie. It does have a crack under the glaze. I put water in it and it kept water, so I don't know if it just like showed up over time or what. It was $2. We're selling it for $9.95.
Okay, we also have this fun little sheep on a stick.
Caitlin, I don't know how many papers are in each pack. That's also a surprise. I mean, more than 3.
Yeah, it's a few papers, but we don't know if they're.
Because I didn't pack them. I can show you guys. Oh, it's not a good night for me. I promise. I have not been drinking. Probably at least 5 sheets.
You need to
I
eyeball
was looking. Yeah. Wait, should I open it?
Sure.
I didn't pack them, so
we have those same kind of sleeves.
it's possible
if we need
somebody
to
else
sleeve it.
packed them separately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me just grab another one at random to see if it's got the same amount of sheets. Well, this one's shrink wrapped, so that I'm not.
You're out of luck. Don't open that one.
All right,
well,
you
while
can go
she's
to the
counting
next one.
those, little sheep on a stick, we paid $1 for it. It's gonna be $9.95. We're not doing anything to it. It's pretty cute as is. It's like stained pine, and someone painted the face and the feet black.
All right.
We also have this wicker basket. I would say that this would be perfect, like if you had like a sourdough situation happening.
Yeah, like a French bread
you
loaf.
Want to deform your loaf?
Oh, as what are those called?
I don't know.
There's like a special word for the
proving basket.
Banneton basket. That's what it is.
$19.95 on this basket.
The other papers are all shrink wrapped. So my best guess is 5 to 6 sheets per pack. All right.
All right. This is Pampered Chef, I believe. Yes. Brand new in its box. This is it doesn't say which one. Come to the table heart clay cookie mold. It has recipes and instructions in here too.
We usually just find just the mold, not the whole box.
We paid $1 for it. It's going to be $14.95 because that's what market value on it is.
Sorry, I'm putting this over here. You guys are reading my text from Caitlin, basically just saying the share winners. But all right, next up we've got these dance pans. They're from France. They're in decent condition. There is like some chipping or whatever on the enamel, but they've got really pretty handles on them. And I'm selling the set for $69.95.
I found this jar and it already came complete with handles. I don't know that it's old. It might just be green tinted repop.
Old.
I've never seen a jar that says flowers in French on it.
It also says established 1937 on the back.
Yeah. I don't know about all that, but it's cool. It's probably also not like a standard wide mouth canning jar. Like this is probably made so that you can't tighten it down. But it says Fleur in French there, and it's going to be $13.95. It's got a handle already. We also have this hermetic jar.
Now,
it even says hermetic on the top.
It's made in England. It says on the bottom.
Okay. What is that brand of England that's kind of like
Wick?
No, it's not a longer name. It's like ends with an
Oh, the canning jars?
Yes. They're a lot like the French ones that we like.
I can't remember.
That's what this reminds me of, though.
Yeah, the English canning jars.
Yep. Says made in England. It was $1.50 at the thrift store. We're selling it for $9.95.
I wish I could. That's going to really bother me that I can't remember the name of the English canning jars. But anyways, we've got 5 of these beautiful glass ornaments. They have like a damask and a gold polka dot pattern on them. And then this one is a different floral. They're all glittered. They're $9.95 for the set of 5. And I paid $2.
So this says handcrafted with care, made in India. A lot of brass stuff is actually. Like
India,
worldwide,
Turkey.
We find India made brass in England even.
I don't think that's not brass.
Well, it might be tinned
tone.
on the inside.
It's tinned on the inside, but that to me is too gold tony. It doesn't look like brass. Because like, look. I mean, I realize this is aged, but look at the difference between this.
You're right. It's a little more goldy, less yellow.
I didn't put that it was brass on the listing.
$14.95 on the picture. Oh, it's got salt and pepper from these shakers. So these are like little bullet salt and pepper shakers. I'm not going to guarantee it, but they look like they're stainless steel, but I have no way of knowing.
You can't just smell it?
I can't just smell the steel and let you know. We have 2 sets. Do you remember how much these are? The tags
$19.95 a set, I think, or
okay.
$16.95 a set. I don't know.
Somewhere in there, whatever
Kilmer.
the link says.
Kilmer, that's the jars. Debbie.
Kilner, yes.
She put killer jars, but when I saw that,
Kilner.
Kilner, Kilner.
I knew they ended with like an ER sound, and I'm like, I cannot remember the name.
They're
of them.
19 for the set.
I see them at the grocery store every time we go for groceries.
Thank you, Debbie, for solving my. Do you ever like have a question on your brain and like doesn't relax till you get the answer?
I'd probably remember like sometime in the middle of the night when it was pointless and no longer mattered.
It would matter to me.
And then I'd forget again by the morning.
This is like an old barn or schoolhouse painted by Trisha something, her last name. It was $1 at the DI. I sold it for $24.95. It's an original acrylic. Just cute art. To me, art doesn't have to be precious. It doesn't have to be expensive, but having art in your home just cozies up a space. And I never realized that. I guess I was in the land of the early 2000s when it was just a bunch of signs from Hobby Lobby. But I've started to acquire art and put it in my home, and I really like the way it looks. So we carry it a lot at the shop. We do like prints and then original art when we can find it.
So these magnets would have kept the knives on back in the day.
Did you check?
No, but I'm sure there was a little knife that went here. These are like for cutting cheese.
When I was looking online, none of them had knives.
You think so, huh? Why do they have magnets?
I'm just saying, like, no longer.
Oh, yeah.
None of the listings had
the
knives.
knife is probably the first thing to go. It gets worn out pretty fast.
So these are Delft tiles. This one was $19.95. This one was $26.95. And I think they both sold, if I remember correctly. I saw it go across my phone. We love anything Delft. It is always a good seller for us.
Let me show you these designs up close.
I love the lady with the basket. That one's good.
So this one's like double what this one is.
I've been watching a lot of Who Do You Think You Are from the UK. Oh, the show Who Do You Think You Are? And I just watched about the Kilner family. That's fun. I love that. We just travel there once a year, and we have since 2021, 2022. Yep. No, I think 2021 we went to Texas. 2022 is when we went to England. We went twice. So I guess
we loved it so much. We went in like March and October.
We've been 5 times now. Can't remember.
5 or 6.
We really love it.
It's like our 8th trip to Europe this year when we went, I think.
Not 8th, like 8th total in a lifetime. This year marked our 8th.
Yeah. No, our 8th time ever.
No, that would have been, I don't know. Whatever.
Wooden spoon, gonna get a makeover, paint them up. We put IOD on them.
Oh, that one's cool.
It's hand done. It's a handmade wooden spoon. $12.95 on that.
I didn't realize that because I was not the one that bought that. I didn't realize that's how it looked.
It's okay. It's so good.
Was $3. It's from Home Interiors originally. The design isn't bad, but it's like chipping off on the sides. And we're gonna paint it up. It'll be $36.95 with a new paint finish. Holy moly, the paint pile is big. I
told you the Paint-A-Palooza / Waste Not Wednesday is gonna be real good when we get back from California.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. And if anybody wants something not painted, it's probably still going to be at our house and it won't ship till we get back from vacation because we keep all the things that need to be painted in our garage till we get back. But you can email Caitlin and let her know if there's things you buy that you don't want painted because we do have that.
And we're leaving hopefully in the morning-ish tomorrow, so we probably won't see it because Caitlin doesn't check her phone again until Monday.
Yeah. So garlic keeper roaster, $19.95. We just buy these whenever we can find them. And then we've got this Hallmark musical Angels on a Cloud. It says, hope your day is filled throughout with the joy angels sing about. And it was $1. We're selling it for $9.95. And then we've got this wreath for $13.95. I think it was like a couple bucks. I can't remember exactly. I love Greenery. We've got, if you can't keep what are these called? The beaded pearls?
String of pearls.
String of pearls alive. We've got a very good replica for you. This one was $3. We're selling it for $19.95.
That one's a really good one.
Yep. It's a good faux plant.
This is terracotta, but it's got a chip that's kind of got a sharp edge. I'm just going to fix that real fast.
Seb is the king of sanding.
Totally still functional and usable, and now it tells a story.
The story that's told is we fixed it.
Story of it got used a lot.
Okay, this is complete with light bulb that has a flickering light. If you can see that, we will remove the batteries though before we ship it out. You're not allowed to ship stuff with lithium batteries.
You have to, well, any kind of battery, you have to disclose that it's a battery with a special code and all the other stuff.
So there's an on, and then in the middle it's off. Left side is on, right side is flicker. I'm gonna ruin my manicure if I do that. $22.95 for this one.
Okay, that one's done. Let me get that out.
Set of hole punchers. They've got a really pretty edge. We've got the corner and then the flat side puncher. These are Martha Stewart's, $9.95 for the set. They were new in the box, but we took them out of the box. The box is kind of falling apart. Really fun. Crafting supplies. And we've got a basket that we won't skip with. It's $4.95 from 1981. It was glazed. It'd be really pretty with fruit in it or floral. It's a good cream. Okay, no questions. We've got this little teeny tiny desk globe for $19.95. It was $2. We love globes of all sizes around here. Then we've got this cast iron fleur-de-lis.
Love it when they're cast
can't remember.
iron.
I think it was $3 or $4. And we're selling it for $16.95. It's a good size one too.
So I want to say that this is probably a gathering basket because it's gathering
I already showed him
basket-esque. Oh, you already did?
But you could talk about it.
I was just going to say I would put fruit in this all day long.
I said that too.
I was so focused on taking those batteries out, I didn't hear anything you said.
Fine. It's fine. We're good. All right. Next up, we've got this apothecary jar. It's $21.95. The price is missing, but I think it was like $3 or $4 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's the perfect size if you like to keep like a bunch of straws. That would be really cute for displaying straws. I don't know if it's tall enough for spaghetti. I don't think it is. All right. We've got this. This is a kid's tin plate. Zeb thought it was a candle, and maybe somebody did put candles on it, but back in the day, this would have been in a kid's plate set. It was $1.99. And we're selling it for $9.95.
It's got the alphabet on there.
Yeah.
Start them out young. Then this is, it might be the size for paper napkins. We're not 100% sure. It looks a little on the small side.
And no, they like those Christmas napkins that I have.
Oh yeah,
Sunday.
your decorative ones would have totally fit in here. We like the wood handle is what we really liked. Are we doing a makeover on this?
I don't think so. Just as is.
$13.95.
It's a little distressed and perfect. And
I'm gonna add a little. I'm gonna put it over here because I'm gonna add a little more distressing to it to make it more
uniform.
Well, it's like got like scratches, like it's been in a box with other stuff that's just scratched it up.
All right, we've got a bee hive here, bee skeep. It was $1.50. We're selling for $12.95. It's got a little rubber band that goes around this. Good for storage. And then is this the second week in a row? I feel like we found copper pots. This one has a vintage wooden turned handle on it and is $29.95. A lot of people think you can't cook in copper. You can cook in copper. You usually just don't want to leave your food in there for a long period of time. Like French jam pots are not tinned lined.
No.
So like we have a.
So if it's got the green verdigris on there.
Yeah, you got to clean that off.
You don't want that on there. But other than that, like if it's just like straight up copper, you totally can cook in it.
Yeah. And if you got some verdigris, you can clean that off with lemon juice or ketchup. Is acidic.
People tin them because you don't got to stress that once it's tinned. Like it takes a long time for that tin to wear off.
You know what would be a great quality project to do with your dad when he comes, when we get back from San Diego?
He would be perfect for that too because I'm sure he knows how to do it.
I need my copper pot tinned. I have refused to remove it from my my stove because if I put it somewhere else, it'll never get tinned.
I might need to glue this stool too. The leg just broke on it. I've been too much shifting.
These stools they've seen some things.
They've been here for like 5 or 6 years.
Is that it? We're ready for linens?
We're ready for linens. We're almost right on time. I think we got a few minutes for linens. Couple minutes. What time is it?
It's 9:27.
Oh, we got time.
Caitlin is probably glad she wasn't here last week when we got done at like almost 10 o'clock.
Oh, it was so Odelia was monitoring that live stream and it went long.
It went a little long. All right. First things first, I'm going to climb over this. And we've got a Vera Bradley wallet for $12.95. It's a little wristlet. Vera Bradley sells well for us, so we pick it up whenever we find it.
Every single one of them, unless it's like super ratty.
Yeah. There's been some that I'm like, yeah, no.
All right, I got that camera kind of high, so we just have to hold high.
Okay. So we've got 2 baby blankets. This one is they're both $28.95. This one has Peter Rabbit on the back.
Tree topper.
What?
Did you not put a topper up there because you get the big bow?
Yeah, but you're just barely noticing that I just put a bow on the top of the tree.
I thought we had a topper up
We
there.
did a whole video on it.
That doesn't mean that I noticed the little details like no topper on there.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't put a tree topper with a bow.
I think maybe you would.
Okay, well, I didn't. That's hilarious.
I just barely noticed that. All right, the blanket.
This one is a pieced quilt.
Maybe I wasn't feeling that it was
$28.95
missing because the other one in the other room has.
The other one has a star.
Yeah.
And then this one is a crazy quilt, and then it's got mixed match fabric on the back. It's also $28.95, and it's a baby quilt
This one
size.
is really like the epitome of a pieced quilt. Like they used whatever scraps they had.
But it's all very like color coordinated for the most part.
But like even
I guess there is
even
deeper
this
stripe.
trim, look, it's like.
Hey, waste not, want not.
I love it.
Which is why we have Waste Not Wednesday.
I love it. Someone was like, you know what? I got scraps. I'll make a whole baby quilt out of that.
We have 2 granny square quilts. This one is $26.95. This is a baby quilt size. And then we've got a good size Afghan throw. That is $39.95, I think. I can't remember. This one is like you could definitely cover up. You can cover my whole body with it.
Oh yeah, that one is like a cozy up by the fire with your favorite beverage and
we
the
don't
book.
have our fireplace on.
No, I turned it off. It was just running. It was hot in here. I was sweating.
You know what? Fun fact, our Airbnb in San Diego has a fireplace.
Woo-hoo.
And we might actually need it because being by the ocean.
Is it a gas fireplace or?
Yeah, it's gas.
I can't imagine. I'm gonna have to chop
nobody
some
is
wood.
hauling wood up to the condo, and yeah, it's a gas fireplace. You flip the switch.
I mean, they had fireplaces in California back in the day.
Not in the condo development.
Not in that.
There's
one.
a big. I think it might. The one that's in the clubhouse that has that. It's round. You know, that has the sunken couch.
Oh.
That one might have real wood in it. Okay, Mexican blanket, $26.95. I actually think I bought this for one of my girls' cars, and they got a different blanket, and it was in the laundry room forever. So I washed it, and now I'm selling it.
It probably got in there when Odelia, because we got Odelia a small little commuter car, and her Jeep is gone. I sold it this weekend.
Yeah, Odelia lovingly ran into one of Eliza's friends' cars, and we bought.
And it got totaled, and so I worked up a deal with her dad because I was like, well, if the insurance is just going to total it, it runs fine.
Yeah, let us buy it. So we bought it. We took it to our guy down in Provo that does good quality for the price work. Like, it's not the best body work in the world, but the car's not worth the best. So we had body work done, and then we sold Odelia's Jeep, and we've actually wound up a few $1,000s ahead because the Jeep was worth more than the Subaru, but the Subaru is actually worth more to Odelia because it only has 100,000 miles on it.
Yeah, it gets
40 miles to the gallon.
It's got more than half, well, less than half the miles that the Jeep had, like 218,000 miles on it.
Odelia's starting to pay for her own stuff. So she's happy to have a car that's cheaper for insurance and 40 miles to the gallon.
This is the find of the week, I think, here.
Good condition for the age. I'm trying to see if there's any pop seams. I can't see any. I don't
think so.
But I'm not saying that there isn't any. But
the back is like literally an old sheet.
And yeah, vintage sheet. How much was this? Did you take the tag off?
99.
It's twin size. It's a good one.
And man, this sheet, like it's an old, it's a sheet, it's a top sheet. You're not even going to need a sheet to sleep under this. It's like so soft and worn in. Okay,
last item is the Minky. It's $26.95. If you don't know what Minky Couture is, these are the world's softest blankets. And the soft part is still super soft and cozy. If you do buy this, you're going to want to wash it in cold and hang it to dry. Don't use softener. And then if you need to, you can fluff it on low to get it fluffed up. But we love Minkies around here.
If that doesn't sell, you should use that as your
travel
Minky, because you're always hauling that queen size Minky blanket around with you. And it's like her and the Minky, and I can't even see the mirror to merge sometimes. I hauled
that Minky to Europe. No, actually, I took Odelia's travel Minky.
Yeah, you did take hers.
Odelia's a travel size one.
That's everything. Did you show the little purse, the little clutch?
Yes, I did. All right, guys.
We're ready.
JamieRayVintage.com is where you can buy these items. Also, if you're still here, don't forget that until Christmas, 12/25/25, you can get our gift card deal, which if you spend $50 on gift cards, you get $10 code. If you spend $100 on gift cards, you get 20, and $150, you get 30. The caveat is you cannot use your code on any DIY paint products. We're never allowed to include those in any kind of sale.
I was about to say that.
You can't layer deals, so you can't use the deal with another deal. It's just one deal. And you need to give Caitlin 48 business hours to email you your code.
But she will get it. She doesn't miss.
Yep. If you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jamie Ray Vintage for more
DIY.
All right.
Hey, you got to tell me how many are on there. You never tell me how many we end with.
732.
Hey, all right. Thanks for watching and hanging out with us, guys. Have a Merry Christmas.